Hey guys, welcome back to Life is Feudal, Forest Village. And we are just coming up to year 2 right now. This is, I think, like the first day or the first quarter or whatever you want to call it, because I don't know how they're counting the days right now. I think it's like every 4 in-game days that becomes like a season. But I've made a little bit of improvements that you guys will probably see in early spring or mid spring because all of it is underneath the snow right now. But I've actually created some roads, so it's a lengthy little system. Right now I'm extending the last portion of it out to the forestry area. That way, by the time we get out there with a couple guys to chop down some wood, they'll all be kind of walked all the way back and then stored here. But before we do that, I think I might build a barn, like right here, or like over here, so that they don't have very far of a distance to walk. I might do that, and then at the same time, I might create a farmer's hut. Not farmer's hut, but I might create a couple more buildings here to house people, because right now a lot of people have either became teenagers or have children. So like this small house here, or this one here, has 2 small children in it now. They gave birth to 2 kids in the middle of winter, and now that house is full. This one is like nearing full, and this one's absolutely full right now. So the plan is we're gonna probably build a house now. See, we're gonna build one house, just enough to get this house going. So the idea is we're gonna build a house this way. The reason why I don't want to upgrade is the fact that sometimes when you upgrade a house, it will upgrading a house will also increase the pregnancy rate, meaning like they'll have more kids, which is a bad thing because you don't want that. Not this early in the game, because you won't be able to accommodate everything really quickly. But right now, as they're building that, I've plotted down this. I think they've also got this little bit to go as well. I think they got a couple more squares in this direction that they gotta finish as well. But once they get this one down, we'll tear this down. We'll probably build another house, and then probably on this side over here we'll build the finally get the weavers thing so that we can actually warm clothes for the winter. Let's see, resource gathering. I'll wait for the resource to allocate first before we figure out what to do, because for the entire winter I've been slowly cutting down trees right now. It looks like we're kind of nearing past the gatherer's hut. Like, as you can tell, like even the gatherer's hut surrounding area is like almost gone. Okay, so it looks like now they're working on this set right here that kind of goes down here to Fisher's hut, and it goes all the way back into the storage area here, and then it kind of back around. So like we technically now have like 2 streets running here, and kind of here as well. But you guys will see it in spring. Like the entire forest grows back pretty quickly, I've realized. I'm gonna go ahead, couple of these trees. I don't know how big they grow until they topple over and disappear, or despawn from the world, or whatever. But right now, like I'm kind of just tagging them when they're around like 8 or 9. That way, when they come around to it, it'll be around like 10 or 12, which should be enough to keep us running for a little bit. But right now. Like I'm kind of just tagging them when they're around like 8 or 9. That way when they come around to it, it'll be around like 10 or 12. Which should be enough to keep us running for a little bit. Then I have probably a mine somewhere up here. We'll get us some more stone once we clear out all the stone around here. It'll be our last thing before we run out of stone. Actually, stone's in the area. Not a lot, so we'll probably start working on that stone bit pretty shortly here. We need to gather some stone. So it's either the stone or the ore. I don't think we need ore that badly. It'll take us some time because, of course, we have like a lot of things to really mine here. Like this one's not so bad. This one's like close by, so we can get a couple guys in the winter to mine. Can't build there. Can't build there. Could definitely set one up down here. Well, not a lot, because apparently like these buildings can actually build a whole lot. Except this one's like sitting on top of the barn. Trying to find like a good spot. Because definitely stone is a priority right now, because stone is a basic thing that we need to get anything going. It looks like this one might be a good candidate. It gives us like 700 or something like that. Oh, yeah, 6,000 right there. So, yep, there we go. As everything melts. Okay, let's get back to work, shall we? Spring. So we're gonna take some dudes off of this, put them into gathering, put them into farming, put them straight into farming. So, now we can get started. So, off to go. Off to harvest. Off to farm. As the trees grow around them. Looks like they're almost done with the road, so by probably early summer, maybe we will see the house built. Hopefully they don't have any more kids during that time. That would suck. Oh, they're expecting one more baby. And that would round out... Oh, yep, they're expecting a baby too. So that would round out the village and we need more people. Oh, there's the baby. Baby's been born. Now which baby? Jonathan the child, okay. So we definitely eventually need like a legit like school. So the school might be a first. Okay, resources are going down. Got rain. Rain should be at least giving this place a little bit more moisture. Now it's growing. So that when this fills up, we can actually start harvesting. Okay, harvest. Water looks pretty good. Fully growing. And how's our hut doing? Check on the hut. My gatherer's hut. Other's hut. So, carrying to storage. Okay, so 17. Not bad. But it's just the start of the season, so 17 could be a lot. Collectively over time, they'll probably eat a lot before winter, but probably get more out of it. But I can't just upgrade straight from like this to this. Like, it'd be nice, considering that this is technically resources that I could save. Because, well, let's see how much a shack costs. Yeah, 10 stone. 10 stone, 10 hay that I can't necessarily get back. Let me do up some hay right now. Yeah, hopefully a bush right there. Know what I could do? Might be a risk. I could build a small house on top of this one. Same year. That way they have a little bit of expanding room in winter. Aha, how much farther on this road? Not much farther. It's kind of hard to really distinguish, but like, this is a paved road, this is planned paved road. So, a few more to go there. Definitely we're gonna get some dudes. So we can start collecting some hide and such. One down. Two down. Three down. Too easy. All this food is still like around here. And grow a tree. Oh. Oh, wrong button. Live. In about like 10 seconds. Maybe 20. Maybe 20. Does this actually work? It's very slight though, that's the thing. If I had like if I had stone, then maybe it would make a difference, but I don't feel it. Oh man, this rain. Ah, Ephraim is grown up and ready to work. Very nice. So we could probably get this thing started now. Now that we have another adult. We're just 25 or 20% of the way there. Doing a little bit of mining, which is fine. Yeah, we're slowly making up the supply of freaking wood here. We were like down to like about 100. Please don't set my house on fire. I saw that lightning bolt. Holy jeez. It is pissing rain. I could get a couple more houses going. Could be on the safe side, so plop one down there, plop one down there, and then focus on the other stuff. Not that. I'll pause. Pause. So, and now it's fall. It's legit fall. You can't grow anything else. So now I gotta commit some guys to fish and chop wood. I know. Tool reserves are low, so very careful now. So, carpenter. My carpenter. Gathering. So this makes primitive tools, which means I need hopefully I just need wood. Totally forgot. I don't want to spend money on this or any expense. Crap. Crap. This is why you should have easy to simple things in terms of resources. Tell me like what you do. Just leave me hanging. I just realized in the middle of this I should really turn off music, but at the same time the music's soothing. Kind of calming to me, but probably if you listen to this and do jump cuts and stuff, probably not that cool. We are slowly working up a supply, then whoever's here is like chopping all the wood. Eventually we gotta turn this into a sawmill. We really need the sawmill eventually. What the sawmill does is it increases efficiency and does more per log. So that way, when we build a kiln like somewhere back in these buildings here, and kiln will create charcoal. Charcoal will technically be more efficient to burn. Technically. So we gotta start charcoal production during like late spring, I think, just to make sure it's worth it.
Huh? Hmm?
So nobody freezes to death here too. That would suck so bad. Because we're building up a really good community right now with 15 people, which is the maximum amount I've had so far. The tutorial I did made it only this far, people.
Hmm? Huh?
Hopefully they can all get inside, get warm, not worry about using anything. I should really get rid of these lumberjacks, because they're gonna just walk out there and freeze to death. I don't want that to happen.
Huh? Hmm?
Warm, folks. Be a long, cold winter. Alright, let's collect some resources. It all. Yeah, every little bit of it. But they'll probably survive like this stretch, like this entire little piece of land here, by walking around. But I'm not betting it. Alright, we're in the middle of winter. Still going pretty strong. We're still collecting a bunch of logs. Fishing is oddly impressive. They are eating my vegetables though, so gotta be careful of that. I definitely have to get a bakery going too. But how do I make bread though? One thing. I could Google it. I'm just too damn lazy. Did that bear just enter that house? Hells no. Hells no. Wonder, take care of that. Take care of that fool. There you go. Protect your mother. Protect your mother. There you go. I remember some time ago, during, well, on YouTube, there was a YouTube channel that had something called the Sagan series, or yeah, Sagan series, and it was just Carl Sagan talking about life and the Earth and humanity and stuff like that. And the interesting part was what he said about how humanity started side of a river and then later learned how to cross it, and kind of comparing space to being that river as just another river that we have to cross or something like that. But that's kind of it. Like we started on the side of opening lip of the ocean, then we're gonna go that way. Too bad we don't have boats. Technically have a boat, but it's kind of nice to have a game that'll allow you to boat across and stuff like that once you get boats. But it makes you kind of think, especially when you play like city management games like this. It's like you start out with nothing, much like a lot of towns back in the day, where it was just like a couple people who settled in one particular spot and then slowly grew into a town and a town into a city. You kind of be humble about the fact that like everything modern society kind of started with a humble beginning. You appreciate it. Alright. Probably coming up late in winter right now. Population of 16. Have like wolves and things like coming around. Right now they're barely super warm because they don't necessarily have like warm clothing. We're gonna fix that eventually. Matter of getting like flax and hide and stuff like that. I think that's what flax is, right? Flax is something clothing out of, hopefully. Google Workshop. Yeah, we still need a bunch of lumber and a bunch of stone, but that's going to probably be our next project, though. After we build the next house, our next big project is going to be definitely the Weaver house. Almost there. Have to carry all of this to the mine. And from the mine we'll build a road, but we'll send one guy down the mine to start mining. Be good. Almost there. Just 2 more. There you go. There's these 2. Let's start building, fools. Not even done. That's fine. But now they have like 4 processes or building ticks to actually get this done. But it is set up, so they're ready to rumble. collecting stuff from fields and whatnot. Going up to early spring. It'd be nice if there were more icons that told me like this is probably ready to go by like now date or something like that. Might just attach a worker to it when we have time. It's like a free worker just to like sit there, occupy it. I think my next biggest step is probably gonna get the hostel. If I get the hostel with the low pregnancy rate, as long as they don't come towards the sea, I could easily lay off like building more houses. But I'll have like a high capacity to actually keep people. Which is probably a good idea. Just see how big it is. Hostel takes up the size of like 2 of these houses. Yeah, 2 of these houses, but carries how many? 18 to start. So I got a feeling upgrading these are like if it does upgrade, I'm just saying, like it's probably worth more. And the low pregnancy rate means more people. Like we can shove more people in there, and then people have babies, move out, go to other houses, or go to the hostel or something like that. Anyways, halfway there. Way there to the stone quarry. Now late winter. Gonna come up to late spring pretty shortly here. So I'll end it off here. And see you guys in year 3. So if you like what you see, or want to keep following along and see where Far Water kind of takes off, feel free to subscribe to my channel. You could also follow me on Twitter. I now use Twitter to kind of like just push stuff out for the people who don't want to subscribe to YouTube. Totally okay, because I do that sometimes too. So feel free to follow me on Twitter and stuff like that. And I will see you guys next time.